Right, okay. How does that sound now? How does that sound? Let me know. Because it might be the weather, because we've got bad weather. So it might be that. So I'll let you all come in. Great. So is it sounding okay now? Is it sounding okay now? Just giving people time to come back in. Where is everybody? Where did you all go? Oh, there you go. Sounds good. Sounds good now. Sounds for all here. Right. I put in my mic. Sounds good. Right, so I've actually got my microphone here. Look, see? I'll have, if you hear a big clatter, you'll know I've knocked it over. Right, so that's better. Good. I don't know what happened there. It seemed to be all right at the start, and because I watched it back quickly, and then it went like I sounded like a dad, like exterminate, exterminate. That's what I sounded like. Anyway, so I think we were just about to take some questions for readings. Hold on, whoever knows it all away. Whoever knows it all away. I think I had said hello to Dawn. Sounds good, good, good. Mini me, mini me, sounds good now. Good, good, good. And Dawn is here. Pam, hi Pam. Hi Pam. Right, Pam, you're asking, is the QFS right? Is the QFS is the QFS. I'm glad you put that out because I would have known what that was supposed to be. Quantum financial system. Yeah, financial system. Quantum financial. Is this quantum? So, is it what's the question? Is it going to collapse or is there a question? Right, Donna, get back to me and see if there's a question. Okay. Don, yeah, you're so funny. I mean, that's just added to the day I've been having anyway. So I was so looking forward to going out today, and I couldn't. I had to cancel it, and it was at the last minute, and I hate doing that. I hate cancelling things at the last minute, but I would have needed to swim into my house. Joan. Well, hello again. Have a blessed day. You too. Hi, Sally. Good morning, all. Good. Sounds good. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Karen, for everything you have done and are doing for us in New Zealand. Oh, no, it's okay. There's no need to thank me. Gerlin. Horses making an ass out of herself in the world's scene. It's a hell of a lot of them making an ass of themselves. I just can't. I mean, they're coming after people who are working now, by the way, over here. People who are kind of working around their children and working around looking after the parents. Oh, the toxic Tories are coming after them now. And I thought, you need to go. You just need to, I can't remember where it was when they pulled all the MPs out of Parliament, put them in a wheelie bin and wheeled them down the road. Yes, I can see that might be happening soon. Anyway, we'll continue. Lisa. Hi, Lisa. I love and look forward to your Saturday morning lives. Thank you so much for all you do. Oh no, it's no need to thank me. Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Sounds much better. I've got my actual mic plugged in. Good evening, Karen, and morning, everyone here in New Zealand. Can you please ask Spirit about who has control of technology and the cloud seeding? Right, who's going to get control of that? Who has colon H E P technology? I mean, what's going on in Florida in cloud seeding? I have a feeling that's deliberate. Because is it DeSantis that's in Florida just now, and he's making so some the White Hats have got a hold of, but others they haven't. But they keep pushing and pushing, and so that the Black Hats have to make a move, and then they get exposed. It's not an ideal situation, obviously, but they get exposed. That's the only way they're going to get exposed. That's the only way. I mean, down in England, it was Tory, Tory, Tory. Up here in Scotland, we haven't voted Tory since I think it was 1956, but we're getting a Tory government imposed on us all the time. But now that they've been exposed, and that's what they're doing just now. They're exposing them. So I would think that maybe the White Hats are in the UK. Anyway, that's just the feeling, because I go with my intuition, I go with my feelings, Anyway, who else is here? Good morning, Karen and Soul family from the Bay of Islands, New Zealand. Thanks for the reading. Sending love and light to you all. Hi, Marianne. A funeral director out here in Brenton, Faithful, is speaking out. The media have already started to go for him. Please ask Spirit to give him guidance and strength. Could maybe do that as in, because we've got a few over here as well. Right, speaking. Okay, I've just said speaking, spirit and guidance to all those who are speaking out, because that's what they need. Because I mean, they're putting their lives on the line. Right, so we'll get started. Where did I leave off? Right, that was the funeral director. Right, okay, so we'll get started. The very first one was, I need to say J.E. alive? Oh, Jeffrey boy. Do you know, when I seen him supposedly offed himself, unalived himself, when I seen him in supposedly, it wasn't in the morgue obviously, but it was in the, when he was taken from the prison, and I think it was a ward, or it wasn't a ward, like say the A&E, it didn't look like him. Didn't look like him to me. But we'll see what Spirit says. Is he still here, or is he off the planet? So is he still here, or is he off the planet? Let me see. Still here, off the planet. Wow. I'm getting he was taken out, okay? He was taken out, but they've got, the good guys have his money. The good guys have got his money, right? There's something to do with family. I don't know if they're going after his family. Well, who would it be, his brother? I feel as if they're going after, but this is a family member. But they're next. They're next. Yep, no, he got judged. They get judgment. He got judgment. I would say a woman gave him away. Gave him away. I don't see it as being Maxwell House Coffee. I see it as somebody else. Now, there was a celebration when he went, so they were celebrating. I feel as if he's got crimes in maybe Australia. I don't know if they were ever in. Well, was Maxwell House Coffee, was her dad Australian? There's something in Australia with them. That's what I'm getting loud and clear. Okay, so what else have we got? Wherever he is, he's stuck. He's absolutely stuck. People are grieving that knew him, so they're grieving, you know. No. I would say he's 10 foot under. Justice for the children. Justice for the children. That I feel as if they're trying to, those that they rescued, they're trying to build up their self-worth. They're trying to, because they don't feel as if they're anything, because they were always told that they were nothing. The parents didn't want them, that kind of thing. So those who are still here, they're trying to, you know, rehabilitate them, to, you know, like say, because they're so damaged, it's a shame. They worked and worked and worked to get him. Really worked. I feel as if there's paintings, oh God, this is terrible, but paintings and things that are worth, they think they're worth money, but they're not, but they've got them all. They've got them all. They're coming after their wealth as well. He definitely was taken to the emergency room. He was definitely taken there. I feel as if they're coming after other members of that family because perhaps they were there as well. Okay, so no, he's finished. He's away. I get it was another girl. I don't get it was. See, is it Virginia? You call her? This was another girl. Well, she's a woman now, but somebody else. There's more to come out. There's more to come out. See, there's the two kings out. Right, he was taken down by this person here. Took him down. They're cleaning up the murky water. I get that as all their dirty deeds that they were doing, it's getting cleared up. I feel this is the children or those who do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying like those who were embroiled, not embroiled, but who was thinged with this, you know, who the victims, it's like a collective sigh of relief, you know. So that's what I'm getting, you know. Like some of the people have been frozen out. Okay, I feel as if there's still another great big one to come down. I really do. That no, he got what he deserved. He got what he deserved. And the catalyst for that one, no, the catalyst, the clarifier. We clarifier for this one. Yep, it was show the world the real you, so the world saw who he really was. Who he really was. Okay, so I don't get him as alive at all. I've got that many decks. I ring me. I put them on the wee piles. Right, okay, so what was the second? All right, to see if you come back to me in this, where it was. We were discussing Jeffrey Epstein. Maxwell House Coffee. That's what we've got to say, babe, because obviously, you know, YouTube. Maxwell House Coffee. Who was it asked the question about the quantum financial system? That's the QFS. Do you mean is it in New Zealand? Is that what you mean? Let's see if they come back to me. Snooky's sleeping. She's had the dinner and she's sleeping, but she'll be up soon. Oh, she'll be up soon. I braved it because it's cold. I braved it and put the heat, because I mean we've got a heating crisis and everything. Scotland is energy rich. We're energy rich, but it goes down to Westminster. It's getting taken from Scotland, put into Westminster, and we've got to buy our own energy back. And they wonder why Scotland wants away. Right, I think it might be has the quantum financial system, is it in New Zealand? Right, we'll just ask her now. Oh, my cat's watching too, waiting, okay? She goes like to my wall. She doesn't pick a wee bit of the wall, no. She picks the wall that's got the pictures on it. And I've tried everything. She's got her own mind. So she has, right, so it's a quantum financial system. I think you were asking, is it in New Zealand? Is Lorna, is it Lorna? No. I don't know. Right, anyway, we'll just ask about the quantum financial system, please. Oof, okay. All right, okay. Oh, this has turned itself right round. Right, where did you go? There we go. Another one, please. Okay. Right. Right, okay. I feel as if there's a new system coming. There's a new system coming, right? It's in its infancy. There's an opportunity. I feel as if it's an opportunity for a new system, a new monetary system, okay? I feel it's been taken out of the bad guys' hands. So if it's in the white hats' hands, then it's a bit more steady. It's a bit more steady. I feel as if, oh, Jesus, see these? I feel as if it's been worked on. It's been worked on. At one point they were all at sea. They have that saying, they were all at sea. As in, I feel as if it was all ready to go and then had to stop. Okay. Right, so it's whatever it is, it's coming full circle. Okay. Fortunately for New Zealand, this is a fortune card. Fortunately for New Zealand, it's coming full circle. Our pound went through the floor. I feel yours will rise. It will start to rise. I feel as if New Zealand's going to step out into the world. Step out as in, hey ho, we're here. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that the snakes in the grass have been taken out. This is what I'm getting told. The snakes in the grass in New Zealand have been taken out. Does it mean that them all? No, not them all, but the majority. The majority. Okay. So let's get more done and see where else we are. I'm hearing there's still work to be done. There's still work to be done. Okay. Do you know, I'm hearing that New Zealand's destined for bigger things. Bigger things. Right, they're trying to perfect it now. I feel as if they've had the dummy run. With the monetary systems had the dummy run to see how it would go. Do you know what I'm getting as well? This is a bit confusing for me, but it's like the young teaching the old. The young teaching the old. There's still a bit of mystery and mysticism around it. Okay, still. I'm definitely getting horizons in New Zealand is going to expand. Like horizons. Do you know, I'm getting like there's new territory. I don't know if it's been discovered or I don't know if he's fighting over new territory. There's something about territory, and there's a big win. I think I've got that before. There's a big win coming. Yep. Whatever this is, it's like elders. I would call them elders, but so it's more to do. Okay, I'm asking about the financial system, but this is about land. It's about land that belongs to New Zealand. I'm I'm now seeing a great big map, right? And somebody's pointing to it. Somebody's pointing to it and saying that's ours. So I don't know who they're fighting it over it, but they're saying that's ours. And there's a big one. I think I got that last week as well. Big one coming. There's like a kind of rebirth of New Zealand. A rebirth where, oh wow, look at New Zealand. You know, nearly taken to the brink. And it's as if you'll be the ones that will come out on top. Come out and talk. But it's not as if you've worked for it. You've worked for it. It's just I feel as if more and more and more people are waking up in New Zealand, but some of them are kind of taking a step back because you know yourself when you first. I mean, I know myself. I can't speak for you, but I know myself when I first woke up. You take a step back as if surely to goodness this isn't what I think it is, and I feel as if people in New Zealand are starting to think that they've got the surely this isn't what I think it is. You know, the kind of belief but disbelief, you know. I mean, the truth is starting to seep out. You see it more and more and more around the world. I'm talking about. You see it more and more and more every day. Okay, so this. Right. Right, definitely I'm getting sowing the seeds. This is definitely a new monetary system. It's sowing the seeds. So right away I got that it's in its infancy. So there must be tweaks needing done to it. I'm getting there's a few holes that they need to shore up just now before it's ready to go. I get that that's like, you know, horse face. Their reign is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. It's like the Tories are here. Their reign of terror is coming to an end. Same as her reign of terror is coming to an end. Like, I get a prominent female. There's a prominent female. I don't know. I don't think she's with any parties or anything, but she's pushed her way to the front. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, oh! She's pushed her way to the front. So, a prominent female who I feel as if she might be a whistleblower, and I feel as if she's she's not a politician or anything, but she's attached. She might be attached to a politician, but she's. I feel as if she might be in the medical profession, and she's just going to say, "Let it all go. Let it all go." Right, the old system's crumbling. This is to get back to the monetary system. The old system's crumbling away, and the new system's expanding. The new system is expanding, okay? Still playing a game of chess. Still. I mean, but I'm getting the Queen is gone. It might be literal, it might not be literal, but that's what I'm getting. The Queen is gone. Right, so the clarifier for the monetary system. Oh, geez, that flew out. Right, expect powerful change. Okay, I feel this is for the country as a whole. Okay. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm seeing like remember when I came in at first? There was only a chink of light. Well, the light is so bright now in New Zealand that it's moving everything away. It's moving everything away, you know. So that was the second one. Which I think so I know what I've done and what I've not. Right, so who has control of HARP technology? Right, okay. Who's hold of HARP? Right, who's HARP technology? Who has HARP technology? Who's got control of HARP technology? Let's see. Okay. Right. I'm getting they can get control of some of it. The good guys have got control of some of it. They've not got the control at all. They're going to. A light's been shone on what they're capable of. That's what's happening. Do you know? I'm getting like somebody young in the military, right? Is going to. I feel as if this is the military is going to. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like military outfits, right? Military uniforms, and I'm seeing it's like documents like that, right? And it's to do with HARP, right? And they're going to either leave it on a train or leave it somewhere for somebody to pick up and read. And that's how they're going to get it out to the public. They've got a disappointment. This is the good guys. They're disappointed with something. Just when they think that they've got control, something happens. I feel as if something's going to happen in January. Something big's going to happen in January, where I don't know if it's the documents or something. I feel as if it's going. They're going to try and pull something off in January, and they're going to be stopped. Okay, they're going to be stopped. I feel as if the good guys are guarding something. They're guarding something, but there's still trouble. There's still trouble. You see, I'm getting Florida strongly because not how was it a hurricane? Was it? I think it was a hurricane. That's just hit Florida. I feel as if that was manipulated because of is it DeSantis? I feel that was all orchestrated to get him. I don't know if they're trying to get him over to the dark side or there's something going on in Florida. I know that. I remember. I can't remember if it might have been a couple of years ago where when I'm going to be doing the predictions for October with my wee crystal ball. But I kept seeing something going on in Florida, but I didn't know because obviously I don't know the American, like the American map. I just knew it was a wee bit that jutted out, and that was Florida. So, but I still feel as if the weather in Florida has been manipulated. So who has control? I think it's equal. We've got equal control. It's something to do with codes. Oh, this wanted out as well then. May as well take that one out. Right. Just when the white hats think that they've done enough, something happens. It's still something to do with codes. Do you know what it's like? It's as if the good guys come in and they reprogram it, but the bad guys have got all a way to reprogram that. It's odd. It's odd. No, they're still on their quest to get this. Still on it. It's not even balanced out. I feel as if the bad guys are slightly ahead. The bad guys and the good guys, you know. I feel as if prayers are about to be answered. I feel that. Do you know, I also see something there's a lot of information. Mind when that happened the last time, there's a lot of information comes through. I feel as if something's going to happen with a tall building. And then I thought to myself, is that because I done 9/11? But no, something about a tall building again. Something to do with a tall building anyway. Do you know what Thomas is saying? How do you perceive the weather? Because I feel as if we all know that the weather's manipulated. We all know that. That's what he's saying. We know how to perceive the weather, but it's other people who don't. Like, we're still cloaked in mysticism. So it is. Right. The white hats are working round the clock to try and get this. Every time they think they've wrestled it away, to get it back again. But they're trying. Like you said, they're working hard. I feel as if control is when the white hats think they've got control. The black hats they're always one step ahead, and this is what's annoying them. Yep, it's still in their hands. Still. Definitely documents are going to come to light about how they're managing to manipulate the weather. Do you know, I mean, we're just coming into our winter and they're going to manipulate the weather to be really, really cold over here because there's an energy crisis. They're absolute evil people. Yep, definitely evil. But they won't get away with it. They won't. Do you know what Thomas is saying? We take the wins when we can. We take the wins. I feel as if this is just about to come to light. How they managed to do this. How they've managed to get people's land and everything. You know, burning a town to the ground and stuff like that. Was it Pleasance? Something like that. It's a time for healing. It's a time for healing. I feel as if that's the earth. I feel as if she's trying to heal. She's trying to heal herself. She's trying to heal herself. Some of it is nature saying enough's enough as well. It's not all manipulated, but some of it is Mother Nature saying, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I'm very sorry, but I can't take it anymore. Which is no good either. So that was that one. And the last one for now is, let's see what the last one was. Oh, that was just guidance for those who are sticking their neck out. Right, so for those who are sticking their neck out and speaking out, like so, nurses, doctors, undertakers, and anybody else, just a wee guidance for them, please. Wee guidance for them. Wow. Unburden. They're unburdening themselves. They had themselves all tied in knots because they knew what they knew. And they were keeping stum about it, so they're unburdening themselves. They've got protection. They've got protection from above. They've got protection. I feel as if, I can see a fleet of, that's flying saucers, by the way, a fleet of spacecrafts protecting them as well. Wow. They're getting bribed to shut up. Some of them are taking the bribes to keep stump, but some of them aren't. See, this is us independent women. I feel as if there's an independent woman in New Zealand ready to step out. I feel as if she's younger than me. I feel as if she might be in her 30s, late 30s, early 40s, ready to step out and just spill the beans. The information's going to come out like an avalanche around the world, an avalanche. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to hold off on it, which is, I'm like, what? But I can understand now that Thomas has explained it to me. They don't want it all coming out at the one time. Because number one, we all know what's been going on, but it'll be too much for those that have just wakened up, and it'll be like an avalanche of information that they'll forget. They'll be like, oh, no. So they're putting it out in dribs and drabs. Yep, it's going to come out with how much the people were deceived. That's coming out. Yep, the truth. See the way she's got that in there? She's got it in a wee scroll. I don't know if you can see it. It says truth there. Truth. That's what it is. Truth's coming out. I feel as if some of the media has been infiltrated. That's what I'm getting. Some of the media, not all, but some of the media has been infiltrated. They're getting new creative ways of getting this information out. This is what they're doing. They know it will cause grief. It will cause grief. I get this all the time. The cowards, when it all comes out, are going to be asking for forgiveness. Oh, I was just doing my job. Oh, I didn't know how bad it was. Aye, sure you didn't. This is hard to say, but to persevere just now, I think my persevere radar is wearing very thin. Definitely information coming out. Definitely. See, they don't want to confuse people. They don't want so much information that people just get confused or it'll be information overload and then they'll switch off. That's why it's taking so long. Do you know what I'm seeing as well? It's as if they're giving out the information, but making it look as if it's people's idea. People have came out with this information themselves when they haven't. It's been planted. It's been planted on, certain conversations and that they're listening to. That's what's happening. They're definitely, those who are bringing in this information are definitely protected. Some of them are getting arrested. Some of them are getting arrested and put in jail, but they're protected in jail. That's to show how corrupt they really are. Like, definitely protected. Right, they've come to a crossroads. A crossroads. Let me see what the next one is. A crossroads. Sometimes the messages are cryptic, right? They've come to a crossroads. This is people who are speaking out, right? The river is running clear. I feel as if that's because the information's getting out. Okay, the river's running clear. Yes, this big sleeping giant is just about ready to come out. See him sleeping there? Oh, this is just about to drop. A whole lot of it. Yep, see, this is us woman again. Definitely. Just about to, yes, these people are about to fall. Some have fell already. Some have fell already. Some took themselves out. Wow, everything, this is what Thomas is saying. Everything that we're going through has been for the children. It's been for the children. When people realise that, what's really been going on, because, people even now don't believe it. It's so horrific that it's as if their brain just can't handle it, can't handle just how evil, how evil people can be. Yep. Believing the impossible. This is for people who are stepping out. I mean, when I kind of, started at first, I thought it would be impossible to reach people because they were so. Some people were kind of ready, but some of them were so brainwashed, manipulated. It's like a psychological warfare. It was so, they were so deep, and I was like, I don't really like calling them sheep, but I just say they're in a deep sleep where they're almost comatose, and it's to try and shake them awake. And then once you've got them awake, then you've got to kind of say, well, this is what's been going on. This is what's been going on. While you've been sleeping, this is what's been going on. The people in the UK are finding out the hard way because this is them coming after their houses now. Because mortgage rates have just went through the roof. And I'm saying to myself, try not to say, I told you so. Because I always said on my Chit Chat show that when people will wake up when they're not comfortable anymore, when they can't go their holidays anymore, when they can't pay their mortgage, when they can't pay for their children's food, other people, and do you know who's trying to help them? See those at the bottom who they were absolutely vilifying. That's the people that are helping them, because that's the people that know how to get, how to heat a house with no heating, what to do to keep warm. This is people who are actually trying to help those who, if I wasn't such an empath, I would be like, you don't deserve help, because of what you were saying about those who couldn't help themselves. Those who, the ones in society who are they've got a wee mental illness, or they've got anxiety, or they're absolutely chronically ill. We've got people who have never had a job. We've got people who play the system, don't get me wrong, but we've got people. And then we've got the people at the top who take. And I thought, time for you to, I'll be like, sit down. For the love of God, sit down. It's not the first time I've turned around to see you and your great big opinion. Take it and sit down. Anyway, where was I before? Oh, there we go. So that was Heidi. Hi, Heidi. Hello, lovely Karen and lovely soul family. Really wet here in Northland, New Zealand. Sounds much better. That's good. And Sarah's here. 100% believe Florida is deliberate, which is why I asked. It may have been to flush out the child trafficking tunnels connected to. It could be. I just feel as if it was a dig at this. I think it's DeSantis, you call him. Look what we can do. I feel as if that was what it was as well. Look what we can do. Yes, I'm much better now. Good. Or is Jacinda under white hat control? And is she a twin, triplet, raised in the system? Do you know, I'm going to do one about her, so I'm going to ask, is she? Right, so what was the question? Right, is she under? Is she a twin? I've not heard that. I'm going to do one on her because I'm hearing that. I'm not getting the feeling, but I'm hearing that I think they might have split up. So, Lauren, I'll if you don't mind, I'll leave that because I want to actually do a more in depth, just Jacinda only. Okay. Morning, Tony. Morning, Karen. And so family from Wets. Is that Wingara? Oh, I don't know. Good morning, Napier, New Zealand. Hi, Evelyn. Kathleen, Sarah, 100% white hat control. Karen Reeves. Good morning, Karen and Soul family from a very soggy far north New Zealand. Got to see, we're getting the same as well. Good morning. Hi, Liz. Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Karen. That's better. Good for you, Hen. Good. He is still okay, I reckon. So rich. Are you talking about Epstein? Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Oh, yeah, you are here. I kept looking and thought you weren't. You weren't coming. So look forward to Saturdays. Hi, Joyce. Yeah, no, I was coming the very first time. I don't know. I think we get about 5 minutes in, and then the sound went. So, but I mean, it might be the weather, right enough. Hi, Julie. There's some police who are injured. Oh, but still working, but starting to wake up to the causes and searching for help. Can Can we include them in our prayers of support? Of course we can. As they wake and speak. I think the police are starting to wake up. And they're starting to get angry because they've realised that I'm talking about the ones over here. They've realised that their pensions are at stake. The pensions nearly went with Liz Truss. I mean, somebody put, it's really laughing, this is not very Christian of me, right, but somebody put a picture of our new Prime Minister who's been installed that nobody voted for, right? A picture of her and a picture, I think it's that Chucky doll. Oh my God, you should see the comparison. She just looks like her. She just looks like her. And I kept forgetting. And at one point, I think I called her Chucky. Chucky Truss. That's not very nice of me, but I can't help it. I mean, she's not very nice. I think she's controlled. Part of me thinks that I'm going to do one in the UK again, but part of me thinks that the UK is controlled with the white hats. And this is why this is all coming out. Just how evil they are. And part of me thinks they always have been evil. They always have been. So I don't know. What you saying, EB? It's such a perfect day for this stormy outside, all cosy inside with a cuppa and good company. Good, good. Yeah. You've got to speak in code. So Maxwell House Coffee, we all know who she is. Do you remember? Used to get the Maxwell House, right? And used to. Do you know? I think it was David Niven. Heard things about him. Heard things about him. He used to do the advert. He used to do it, and then he used to put, was it 2 wee eyes and a smile? That's how far back this is going. Gaming with art. Hello. I can. Oh, sorry, it's Tracy. Tracy. Hi, Tracy. I have loved watching your posts all week. Once kids in bed, I love your accent, and I'm still telling people about things here about you. Oh, thanks very much. Love your endless work for us. Oh no, I love doing this. I'm so glad that, like say, it was New Zealand that I was to get into because it's a country I love. So Sarah and all the medical staff that helped. Yes. Do you know what I seen the day? Was she a Canadian actress? I thought, oh, seriously, hen? And on a scale of 10, what's the colour of the sky and the planet you're on? She's vaccine injured. Oh, I better not say that. She's taking the prick and she's got Bell's palsy from it. But she had the audacity. After that, her face is like this. And going out, I would do it all again. Seriously, hen? Seriously? I mean, hopefully people think, oh well, on you go. On you go if you're brave enough, hen. I just can't. I just think, oh, come on. Surely goodness watching that, all those people will be thinking, oh my God, hold on a minute. Yeah, the movie is gaining momentum. And now we've got the possibility of World War III. Yep, where's Snooky? She's sleeping. Oh, she's sleeping. Hi, Lorna. Thanks, Karen. Hey, oh, Snooky. My cat is here watching too, waiting for Snooky. Missing her input. Missing her input, that tail tells all, yes. That tail knocks my glasses off and everything. She's got quite a strong tail, so she has. Yes, there's Joan saying, is the QFS coming into New Zealand? Well, I feel as if it's half and half. I think it's about ready to go. Oh, I've lost the plot. I lost that long ago. I've lost the place. Where was I? Oh yes, Snooky's Tales. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Karen and everyone from the Bay of Islands. Catherine, a lot of banks worldwide are posting the services will be unavailable now, as well as Australia. I'm keeping an eye on the banks. I'm keeping an eye on them. Because just kind of, I think they're ready to go. Stuck in the dog box. I think everyone's worried about the banks will fold soon and what will happen with our money. I feel as I wonder if we could do. I could do that as well. More in depth, maybe to the banks. More in depth. Into the banks. Okay. Hi, Nikki. Hello, Karen. What a treat to make it to your live. Much love and gratitude from Wellington. Hi, Nikki. What are you saying, Kathleen? I have taken most of mine out in small amounts with the emergency laws in place here in, is that Western Australia? I feel safer, yep. You'd be safer with it under the bed. Yes, two systems, one good, one bad. See, I'm getting at the feeling that the bad's been taken out and the good's ready to come in. But we'll leave it to really wake up the sleepers, because if they've no money, that's going to wake them up quite sharpish. We have two banks that are going cashless. What does it mean? Are they in black hats' hands, white hats' hands, or grey hats' hands? Uh, I've marked that down for a kind of, I think I've done one in the financial system, but maybe an update to see where we are with it. P. Mullen, hi. Hello. Yeah, a lot of work to be done in New Zealand, still much to be exposed, and still. See, this is what I'm thinking. I mean, if they can't get access to money, that is going to wake people up quick smart. Sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind. Yep, the young teaching the old. They will take technology, I know. Hi again. In the things I watch, it says the world going to be so different come next year and thereafter. The technology production and environments. Can you describe some more? Um, the people I watch, they've been saying that since 2012. Um, maybe do a wee reading in that as well. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. It's hard to know what to believe, because we're getting so much thrown at us just now. Thrown at us. Oh, geez, we'll do this one. That's that one. So, 5. An update in the World Cycle Forum. Is it planned for is falling apart. Right, so we can do that one. So take a couple more, then we'll read again. Maybe the land will rise up again. That is underwater here, could be. Do you know I seen somebody, they were doing a simulation? Simulation. And he was talking about, what would happen if it was like a dial he had, and if he turned it one way, everything was sinking. I mean, England was away, and people would have to go up to Scotland. And I thought, well, okay, I'm practically there, and I wouldn't need to go up to the Highlands, but. And it was fascinating. It was really, really fascinating. I wish I could remember who it was because the way he was explaining it was really, really good as well. And it showed you all the land that would be under the water. Like say, I can't remember. It was like, if the temperature rose or something. And then he turned it the other way. And that was even more fascinating because it was like the water receding and all the land coming back. And my God, there was the land that we've actually lost. I mean, I was absolutely fascinated by it, and I think, geez, oh man. So could be, you know. Good morning team. Good evening to you, Karen. Your territory, Lemura is rising. Could be. See, there's somebody else in Lemura. Yeah, see, there's Linda said as well. Yes, there is huge land under New Zealand. I think it goes way up to New Caledonia. Is that New Scotland? New Caledonia, because that's what we use for Scotland. Caledonia. There we go. There's just read something about Australia having new islands. Also, Antarctica is on question. Treaty of Watanga, perhaps could be. See if there's any more questions. Yeah, nobody likes being woken up from a deep sleep, so it is understandable how some may be feeling. Yeah, when your whole life's beliefs are turned upside down, and you've got to face the fact that your government that you're supposed to be looking after you are actually not looking after you and wanting you off the planet, and then it's people who are beginning to wake up and think, wow, all those tinfoil hat wearers were right. I remember watching in TikTok. I don't go on TikTok much now because there must be some sickles on there because I hate cruelty to children and I hate cruelty to animals, and I can't get things out of my mind when I see them. And that seems to be an everyday occurrence in TikTok. So I thought, nah, I can't go on TikTok because it just I hate cruelty to children. I mean, there was some stupid idiot tonight. I think it was vodka, and our baby couldn't have been any more than 18 months. And she puts it into the lid, and she gets the baby to drink it. I says, "How cruel can you be?" And you knew it was because I thought, is that just water that she's put in that bottle? But no, you could tell by the wee baby's face, the wee girl's face. Absolutely, a young mum as well. Oh, I thought, geez, oh. There we go. There's a question, Can. When will the Crystal Skull Committee be reunited? The Crystal Skull Committee. When will the Crystal Skull Committee be reunited? Let's see. Okay, we'll get that one. So I'll take a couple more and then we'll get started in the next one. There's Amanda, we'll get that. You would have thought he'd have been arrested by now. Do you know who's playing a blinder? But is it Rand Paul? He's just calling them all out. Good morning from a lovely day here in, is that Otago? Otago? Well, it's 12 in the morning here. It's pitch black outside. And I'll need to go down and see, because I think they've put a great big G5 tower on our main street, right next to the railway. I seen it when I was coming back down. Was it yesterday? I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell is that? So I'm going to go and see. I knew they were up to something. Well, maybe this is what they're trying to do as well. Flood's a big stronghold for pedos and special juice. Maybe they're trying to flush him out as well. Do you remember, was it earlier on this year, where all of a sudden it was like a big tower block came down in Florida for no apparent reason? And nothing was said about it. They went, oh my goodness, and they get the people out and everything, but nothing else was said about it. It was like, how did that come down? How did it come down, and what was in it? I feel as if it was maybe January, February this year. Karen, what about the people that failed for it? And all cannot admit it. I feel as if they know. I mean, if I fell for it and had taken all them, and then people were dropping like flies round about me, I wouldn't want to know. Deep down in the back of your mind, you'd be like, oh my God. But now, it's like everybody, it's like people turn away from things that they don't want to see. That's what they do, you know. Hi, Jonathan. Have you seen all parted oceans in Tampa, Florida? No water in the bays. It's all emptied out like the tsunami in 2004. See, I was getting, do you know what I was getting? I was seeing, I was looking, I did a wee quick reading. I've not put it up yet, but I've done a wee quick reading in Florida. And I was seeing like something under the sea. It was as if it was something went under the sea to cause it. I mean, I don't, but there was definitely something that they've done, and at the same time as the tornado or the hurricane or whatever the hell it was. take another one and then we'll... Yeah, Putin has signed that the countries around him, the Great Empire, is back. Yeah, but the worry now is because Ukraine went into NATO, and NATO are desperate to start another war. There's so wonder will we get extra hot summer? Well, we had the summer because it was. I mean, what Scotland's like. It's always raining, but we actually had quite a summer. But I think we're in for a bad winter. I hate winter. I hate it. I like it if I'm not to go out, but if I have to go out, I just don't like it. Especially if it's icy and I fall in my neck and I can't get up. I'm looking for one more and then we can get on with the readings. Hi Pam! Does anyone else notice that the days that aren't manipulated, there has only been about 4 days this year when the sun was out and I could actually feel that it was an old-fashioned ordinary day? Funny you should say that, Pam. When was it? Was it last week? Last week it was as if, like say when I was young, which was a hell of a long time ago, you know, you had days that you just went out and your mum would say to you, come back for your lunch or come back for your dinner. And then it was when it got dark in the winter, it was when the street lights come on, you have to come in. I felt as if that was the kind of, as if I was back in that time. I feel as if there's something going on with time just now. Is I don't know if anybody else, if I've not got another question, I'll just do this three. But have you, because this happened to me, and it's happened to me a couple of times, right? Kind of went to bed, and just for talking's sake, I went to bed and it was like the Thursday. And then I got up and I hadn't a clue what day it was. I didn't know what day it was. I know you're maybe, I couldn't even, how you look in your phone and you know what day, no, couldn't find it. And I thought, this is ridiculous. And then I had to go out and I thought, right, I need to go and get a paper to see what day it is. Because you don't want to turn into your neighbour and say, what day is it today? So I went and I got, like I said, and there was no papers left. And I thought, this is ridiculous. There's usually tons of papers, but no papers left. And then it happened a few years ago because it was before my neighbour had passed away. And we were just talking. And she says, I like Saturdays, I hate Sundays because I'm back to work on Monday. And I thought, all right. And she says, I was away in my shopping the day, and then she mentioned Saturday. And that's the only reason I knew it was Saturday. And I thought, this is weird. This is the most weird thing I've ever went through. And I had missed a total date. I have not, to this day, I don't know where Friday went. I says, maybe I was off doing a battle somewhere and I've missed the day. But to this day, I don't know where Friday went. It's the strangest thing I've ever... I mean, not how I like to say Stranger Things. That was the strangest thing I've ever, And I thought, it's a good job I never had the cat. And I thought, I did have the cat. I can't even remember if I had the cat. I can't remember. I just know that I'd went from Thursday to Saturday. And to this day, I don't know what happened to Friday. I don't know what was going on Friday. I just know that it wasn't there. That I didn't experience Friday at all. Strange. Right, we'll just do the three that I've got, okay? Three. Right. Is the WEF plan falling apart? Right, so it's the WEF plan falling apart. So, wait to see where we were. I think it was here. So I can mark where it was. Right, so it's the WEF plan falling apart. Oh, they took. Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, the king of the WEF is getting disposed. He's just about to get justice. Oh yes, justice is coming for him. They're fighting on though. They're still fighting on. But there's a victor, and I don't think it's them. Definitely. All their crimes are going to get exposed. They're going to get exposed. They've crashed. That's the tower moment. That's when everything comes crashing down round about your ears. Well, everything that they try to do is come crashing down round about their ears. I feel as if those that are left in a bit of a scramble to I feel as if they're trying to regroup though, which I feel as if some of them have been taken out though. Definitely they're trying to they're in a bit of a scramble so that they can continue fighting just now. So let's see. Let's see. Do you know, people are going to be grateful. See, when this all comes to light, people are going to be grateful for the sacrifice, because I feel as if there's been sacrifices in the White Hats. They've lost people as well. I also feel there's going to be a bit of a rebirth of humanity, where it's not going to be, take, like say, take the money, take this, take from the earth, and it's because everything was a take. It's going to be a give. Definitely, they're on a bit of a discovery. People are going to be on a bit of a discovery, as in what was almost done. Still something about children. There's still something. I mean, I feel as if the most of the children are out of the tunnels, okay? But I feel as if there's children round about that they're trying to get. They're trying to get to them now, because that's another one that I had seen. I mean, there was a big one in Scotland. Scotland's kind of really, really bad for that kind of thing. Well, do you know what I'm getting with this? Loyalties. There's still people loyal. People who think they're going to get a big job after what they've done. That's why they're still loyal. There's people who done this, like, Horseface and Your Tartan Tyrant, who are going to play the victim card. Oh, they're going to play the victim card. They're going to be, I was just doing my job. There's something to do with Wales as well. Our Wales and, in the UK. So I need to maybe have a wee look at Wales. See, it keeps coming out, persevere. My persevere, gauge it's almost done. It's all I mean, persevere, yes. And Thomas is laughing because he knows what I'm like. Persevere. Okay, I'll persevere, but the gauge is red. It's a red. Right, their hold is diminishing. Do you know the hold that they've got? It's diminishing. It's the media. The hold that they've got over the media is diminishing because people can see right through the media as well. And I feel as if I maybe do a reading in the media, I feel as if the media know that they're in their last legs and this, oh, over here, the media's having a right go at the Tories, right? Now the media was never like that with the Tories. The media had the Tories. The media was for the Tories. But I feel as if they're trying to survive. And I feel as if they'll not survive because of who owns them. I mean, the media over here are owned by about 5 people. 5 people own the media over here. So is it falling apart? I would say yes. But they're still trying to fight on. See, they're trying to get. It's now messages that they're trying to get out. It's now messages. Another thing that they're coming out, nobody's believing over here is, I mean, now that the Queen is not in the palace anymore, the flu, might be too really, really strong over here, and we need to watch, and you need to go and get your prick. And me, I'm just in the comments going, wow, I'm not surprised. You don't think it might be pneumonia? Do you not think it might be hypothermia? This is to the media, Sky News. Wow. They're, they're trying to get messengers out, right? And they're getting intercepted. The good guys are intercepting them. Right, I'm hearing Thomas is saying that people in New Zealand start listening out for messages coming for yous, for you, as in things that are happening, because they should be seeping out now. They should be. Right, they were taken down by a big, strong person. Absolutely taken down. They were taken by surprise as well. Taken by surprise. Do you know, it's like, this is a horrible analogy, but see when a cat's worried a mouse, that's what it was, a game of cat and mouse. And they just knew when to strike. Yep, definitely. Yeah, I would say that they've been taken out. The majority of what they tried to do, that plan has been is it 40, do you say? Is that plan has been taken out. There is still a bit of they're still trying to fight, but it's been taken out. Yep. They showed the world the real them. They showed the world who they really were. Do some of them believe? Yes. Do everybody believe? No. But they're going to. When they see this folding in front of their eyes, what they tried to do, it'll be a huge sigh of relief. As in, thank God, So yes, it's falling apart, the plan. Like, when will the Crystal Skull or Crystal Skull Committee reunite? So when will they reunite? I think it's Skull. Reunite. Do you know, I'm getting something might start moving. I mean, this is October now, right? So this month, so you might start hearing things. I feel as if there was a lot of heartache. Did they go down? Because there was a lot of heartache around it. Did information come out about them? What this was? I feel as if there was misinformation. I feel as if there was misinformation. I'm feeling as if things are in place. Things are in place now. Yep. I feel as if it will reconvene. It will. Did somebody try to take them down? Were they taken down? I feel a mail. There was a mail, something. There's something about taking them down or taking it down. Or I feel as if there was a betrayal. A betrayal. These ones. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. I get that. Was it finance? Was it money? It was upside down, so whatever this is, it's ready to go. It's ready to come back. I feel as if whatever this was, there was a passion about it. Was it information? Was they getting information out? Whatever it is, it's been worked on. It has been worked on. I feel as if it's a bit above, as in, like say was it the Federation? Don't know what this is, but somebody's helping anyway. Somebody's helping. I feel as if they had to release something or someone. Yeah. I feel as if there was somebody's perception of it. It was something to do with what it was, what it was perceived to be. There's something. I feel as if somebody was telling lies. Oh, okay. Right. See the way this card is, right? I don't know if you can see it. Right. See that bit? That's the ruined bit, right? And that's the new path, okay? So they're working in the new path. That's what they're working on, okay? It will reconvene. Reunite, reconvene, but I get reconvene. Right, somebody put a spanner in the works. You know, like, because I'm saying, like, you know, like a bicycle sport, a kind of thing with a bicycle, putting it in this so that it would go haywire. That's what I'm getting. See, between October and December, I feel as if you'll start hearing things about it. Definitely success. Success, yeah. I feel as if it was a male. Whatever caused it to break apart, I feel as if it was a male that done it. I bring love into the situation. I feel as if it's something to do with a male anyway, okay? But it will, I would say between now and December, you should start hearing things about it. So that was that one. Right, so Will Boucher get arrested? Will Boucher get arrested? Oh wow. Okay, that came out and it wanted to go there. Oh, and this wants to go. God, they're falling out. Boucher get arrested. Right. I feel as if they're waiting. I feel as if they're gathering evidence. I mean, how much evidence do they need? I mean, his career's in tatters. His career's in tatters, but I mean, see, this is my worry that they walk away from it. Do you know, I see him getting arrested and I see him getting charged with 4 crimes. 4? I mean, he deceived the public. Yes, he will. And justice is coming. I think he'll try and buy his way out. They're not yes, they will, but they've not decided when yet. They've not decided it. See, there's two yeses. Two big yeses coming. They will. So, wonder when that'll be. When will that be? Okay, 7. Well, his big career is in tatters. I'm trying to think how to say this. I'm asking Thomas how to say it. He's not as assured. He's not as self-assured as he once was. People are using their instinct now about him. Do you know, I feel as if the government tried to pay him off. He's in isolation. Don't know if Snicky's it. Right. The people's perception of him is the right one, I'm hearing, because it's not. He's not the kind of who they thought he was. His career's dead. They're keeping their cards. The good guys are keeping their cards close to their chest regarding arrest and stuff like that. Okay. He's definitely going to get what's coming to him. He's definitely out in the cold. You know, the fair weather friends. You know, the ones that they say, remember who you meet on the way up because you'll meet them on the way back down. Well, he's meeting all his fair weather friends on the way back down. Right, okay. There's two big, strong males that have taken him out. Yep, taking them out. They're going to hang him out to dry. I feel there will be a trial with him. I feel as if there will be. Yeah. I wonder, I'm seeing a woman prosecutor, but I feel as if she's military. Because I'm getting her in the military uniform. I feel as if a woman will get arrested as well. Yep. There's 2 strong men, there's 2 strong women. And they're taking these people, and I feel as if they're in the military. I feel as if they're in the military. You see, there's the white hat military, there's the bloody black hats, but there's the grey ones. Mind I said that jump. Fair weather, you know. That's what I get, you know. So yes, I feel as if he will be. Right. There's a fiery climax going to approach for him. I feel as if May, end of April, beginning of May, maybe hear about it. Okay, so that was that one. So that's his. this there. There we go. Right, so where we over here, that's where we were. Heidi's saying there must be other undertakers that have seen the same. They need to get together and stuff. The newspapers is again doing the dirty work for the regime that is our government. Yeah, I've noticed that. But over here, with the government, because that affected them. With the government doing what they did, they've got exposed big time. You know, I mean, and that's all been since all Queenie. You know, the old relic that was. It's no longer in the palace. That's all since she. Well, I would say they announced her death. They just announced it. I think she's already gone. Not about. Some people say about 4 years. Some people, and then obviously they said on Sky News. But I always got her away by February. And apparently she died of old age. Did she? The shock will be too great for those totally uninformed. Yes, especially if they've taken this. Especially if they've taken that. There's undertakers over here that are coming out speaking. I keep looking to see, but I mean, because we've got an undertaker at the top of the road and one just across the road for me. And I keep looking to see, how many, it's how many times the hairs comes. But I think they're frightened to speak up. Yeah, they certainly are ramping up fake climate change agenda in Florida for years. Along Miami Beach, polls indicate the height to expect, the sea levels to rise. No Omicron, Mpox and variants, now climate change. That's what I said all along. I says, when that goes, because they're declaring it's over now. Oh, it's miraculously disappeared, but you've still to get this. And then, I mean, I don't want to call them sheep because that's an insult to sheep. You get them on Twitter that'll, the scary flu isn't over, and I thought it will not be over because you just keeping it going. And then I wear my mask. Well, good, because just get a big pillow slip and put it right over your head, and then we don't need to look at you. I mean, seriously, that's how daft you are. Why are you announcing it? You don't need to announce that you're wearing a mask. I think we can all see. We've all got eyes and we can see. We should turn around and ask them, what, you want to be some sort of martyr? Is that what you want to be? Oh, I mean, I've not had them up to here. I've had them up to here. I mean, good grief. There is a show on Netflix about clones. There is lots of stuff. Wow. Well, hi. Massive amount of chem bombing happens over Australia, then that gets carried over to New Zealand with the weather. We've had the same. The horse will not be forgiven, no. Yes, the whole jab thing will be probably twisted so that it was people's choice. Notice how JA has distanced. Yes, I've noticed. I noticed how they're distancing themselves. Even our Tartan Tyrants distancing themselves, and it'll be. It was. Your choice. But what they've done is now. I don't know if it's in New Zealand, but it's over here. They've left it to the individual, employers. So that if anything happens, oh no, we said no. So that it's employers that get it. I see our, it's a support workers and nurseries. I feel as that, well, nurseries, I think, they've still to wear them. But the support workers, oh, they were all going about with their masks on outside. I'm sure I would be going about with my mask on outside, no. Especially if it's in my time. But that's been dropped now as well. They're wanting them all dropped because they're wanting to bring in their climate change and they're wanting to ramp up this Russia and Ukraine. This is what they're wanting. Nancy, they've been telling us all along with the movies and shows for a long time. Yes, they have. I'm going to be doing a wee reading on the Pope. Because I thought it would be either Biden or the Pope that would be the next one to go after old Queenie, you know. Want to see. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Karen back now. It was great sound. Would you mind seeing how many in New Zealand are waking up? I'm getting frustrated, but your lives are always inspiring me. Thank you. And hello from, is that Cormando? Cormando, New Zealand. Right, we'll do that and then I'll go. When will they wake up? When will they wake up? Oops. Right, so when will the people of New Zealand, the rest of the people in New Zealand wake up? So when will the rest of New Zealand wake up? Right, it's moving in the right direction, okay? Things are moving. Do you know what I'm getting? The burden's over. The burden's over. Do you know it's something to do with money? To do with money. I kind of felt that intuitively. That when people haven't got access to money, that's when things will start to shift. And as I'm saying, you've got to be cruel, be kind. Right, I feel as if there's a couple of people working together to get this exposed so that the rest of New Zealand will open their eyes. Do you know, they've had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to wake up, and that's too much of an effort. It's too much of an effort. There's another opportunity. I feel as if there's something going to come that will wake them up. Right, the truth's coming out. It is coming out, okay? See, they're keeping themselves in chains. They're, they're keeping themselves in chains. They're keeping themselves bound, which is frustrating. It's frustrating for those like me, you, who are awake, because we can't move forward until we all go. Do you know who's holding it? I feel as if it's the elderly that's holding out, because they're still afraid. And no matter how many times you say this, I mean, you're getting all these and you're still getting the very thing that you're getting these to guard you against seriously. Right. Enlightenment is coming. It is coming. In abundance. They've been getting worked on. They've been getting worked on. Do you know what's concerning them as well? All the deaths. Because, they're thinking, hold on a minute, Right. They're on a mission of discovery. Definitely. And their perception's going to change. Their perception's changing. Yep, that's the wrong ones. This ones. Yep, their perception's changing. Wow, do you know what I'm getting? A big giant load of information is going to drop. It's going to, and it's going to wake them up. See, I'm still getting messages being dropped. Remember I said before that it's like whisper, whisper, whisper in their ear? I still get a strong man. I still get him moving. He's moving in even closer to the fore. He must be speaking loudly because I can hear him speaking. Their resistance to everything's crumbling. The resistance to the old ways crumbling. See, they're going to have their tower moment. And such a shame because that's what's going to wake them. And then everybody will be in the same, well, not everybody, but mostly people will be in the same page and it'll be a catch up. But it'll be a catch up quickly. Catch up quickly. Right, it's just saying expect powerful change, okay? I feel as if there'll be a tower, something will happen. I still feel it'll be the money because that's what's going to wake them up. Because I feel as if that's over here and that's what's waking a hell of a lot of people up over here as well. So that was that. Okay, so I'll take a look at another couple and see if I've missed anybody. Oh, there's Lindy. Morning all, a bit late today. It's been very soggy. eh, soggy day with family. Oh, I have tried to write this 3 times, but it got blocked. Oh gosh, the whole thing will be put back on people. It will be said that it was their choice. All who started it. Yes. Oh, I've noticed that they've all distanced themselves. And yes, it will be. Or it will be put on to the hospitals and those who got their, even those who were sacked. I can see lawsuits and everything when people, you know, realise just how taken in they were. Let's see if it's anybody I've not said hello to yet. Oh, there's George. Georgie. Hi, Georgie. Watching from New Zealand. When do you see the creme trails stopping? I'll maybe put that down for quick fire, right? So chemtrails stopping. Well, we've got a great big 5G tower, I'm absolutely sure of it. So that'll be where I'll be going tomorrow to see. I'll take a picture. Yep. I can't wait for him to hang with the information. I mean, they're coming after Trump as well. Hi, Louise. Hello. Oh, you get all that wee grumpy guy. Hello, lovely. From Wattle Downs, Auckland. Thanks for all you do. Oh, no, no need to thank me. Let me see. That's what it was, Jonathan saying. Miami block, it was a controlled demolition. Some video surfaced later showing flashes. Jonathan, that doesn't surprise me. I remember watching it and I remember thinking, how can that come down? So what was in that building? What was in it? That they were trying to kind of, destroy. Yes, I've seen that, Tony. Ukrainian Prime Minister has just joined NATO. Well, I'm going to do another reading in Russia and Ukraine because I'm intuitively, I think they're trying to start World War III. Do I think it'll get started? No. I feel as if every time we've been on the brink of World War III, like say the heavens have stepped in. But they've been trying since World War II finished. The all warmongers like Kissinger and all them were all trying to start another war. Oh, Janet, I took the 2 jumps. I regret it now, and no doubt there will be more people with the same views. But it's a case of you were browbeaten, you were coerced. The fear mongering was absolutely it was outrageous what they were saying. Outrageous. And then, like say, they broke the Nuremberg Code. They tore it up and threw it away. The Nuremberg Code was in place to stop this happening again. And it's happened again. Karen, do you feel if people have had the jab for whatever reason, that they turn away from what is happening and maybe by not accepting what they see happening, they can credit it's not happening? I think they can bury their head in the sand and they don't want to face it because we know, we can see people, that was a young mum dropped dead in the street. People not waking up. I feel as if, number one, number two, have you got, I don't want to get people's hopes up, but, just keep an eye on your health. Because I feel as if if you've taken 1 and 2 and you're still feeling relatively healthy, this is me personally, I maybe actually do one for spirit, as long as you don't take any more, but just keep a check on your health, because I feel as if there's too much negativity around it as well, where I'm trying to keep people's mental health at a healthy level, as in to like say, to join the fight, as they say, for freedom and for humanity, because everybody's going to be needed, and to talk to people. My worry is people sitting there who have taken this and worrying themselves. Now, is there anything I can do? No, but I can sit and listen. I can sympathise. I can say, you were coerced. You were absolutely... The amount of psychological abuse that was going on in 2020 and 2021 was astronomical. It was like a psychological war on the public. And people who are now realising... I know what I would be like if I had went out and fallen for it. Number one, you're thinking, how did I manage to fall for this? Especially when people are relatively... okay, there's people are academically intelligent, but there's other people who are everybody's got their own level of intelligence, okay? But when you're getting bombarded on a daily basis with absolute crazies, as I call them, frightening you. It was a bloody pandemic of fear. That's what it was. And then people who, like say, who fell for it, they always go to me, Karen, how did you not fall for this? And I says, because I've had like 7 years on you that I've been studying this. So people who didn't fall for it is very possibly get years on you. Whereas nothing in this world is how you envisaged it, because it's been taught to you. What is it when you're you don't even reach 5 yet. You go to school, even babies go to nursery. And the indoctrination of it is absolutely it's getting outrageous now. In schools in the United Kingdom, I don't know if it's as much up here. I've not heard anything about schools up here, apart from the sexualisation of children. But schools in England, I'm hearing, are treating children as if they're prisoners. Where they went back, I think it was September in England, and they're getting lined up in the hall, they're getting their uniforms checked, they're getting, oh my goodness, if they step out of line, they're getting into isolation. Isolation, to me, is solitary confinement. Okay, they might be in, a room with others, but there's a box thing around them. Are they prisoners? They may as well be. They may as well be for all the indoctrination that they're getting. And then there was one young girl who was telling, she was talking and saying about what was going on. And they have to sit in the room and they don't get taught anything if they step out of line. And I says, well, thank God for that. Thank goodness you're in that room and you're not getting taught anything. That's the best thing they can do. But she says it's boring. I says, but that's the best thing you're doing, because you're not getting indoctrinated into what they're wanting you to think. And do you know what it is? I'm finding it. It's the wee ones that can think for themselves that they're going after. See the ones that ask questions, that's the ones they're going after. one, I mean, you couldn't make this up. His second name was Ebenezer. I says, I bet you the Waynes call him Scrooge. This was England as well. There was about 50 pupils, 50 students. I think they all get sent home because they had the wrong shade of black socks on. What? The wrong shade of black socks? And another thing that was really concerning was that they couldn't show any skin, and I thought, you are off your head. It's a good job I would never be away from the school. I would be getting frog marched out of the school because I would never be away from it. That's a concern because they go in and they get locked in. Up here, they get locked in the school, but that was because of Dunblane. But now they get locked in the school. I thought, that's a prison. That's a prison. And then I said, what the teacher said, what are you, seriously? Uniform, immaculate. Wrong colour of socks. It wasn't even the wrong colour of socks. It was the wrong colour of black. Now this is people, this is like the head teachers and the teachers whose powers went to their head. But do you know whose powers went to their head as well, which is really, really disgusting? One of the wee girls, this is all over the news over here. One young girl never got her dinner because she didn't have a tie on. And I says, what, did she eat her dinner with her tie? Disgusting. And then because obviously the parents have went to the papers, it's all over the papers. Oh no. That shouldn't happen. No, you don't withhold food. That goes against their human rights. But what did the parents do? They go to the papers when they should be marching down to that school and taking their children out. The children should be they should be marching themselves out of school. Going somewhere safe, yes. Like, see, going to, like I said, their fire drills. Pick a day. And then the oldest maybe lead, like I said, not primary because they're too wee, but secondary. The sixth form, lead. And then, like I said, the sixth form right down to we say S1, which is the 12-year-olds, and go to where you would assemble and then phone your parents and say, this is going on in school. And then let the school deal with it. Let the parents deal with it. But the children take a stand and say, we're not going back in there until you start treating us like people, like humans, and not prisoners. Absolutely disgusting behaviour that's going on over here. The one, my friend's in jail. Well, she's an acquaintance in jail because she was standing up and for the children who are getting sexualised at school in here. So she's awaited jail. This is how bad Scotland is. Yes, we can walk around as free, but no, we can't really. Not until we get rid of these people, these parasites. Anyway, after that rant, after that, they say anything to do with children and animals, I just can't. Anyway, so is there anybody else I've not said hello to before I go? Oh, there's... hi, we live on our yacht in Bay of Islands and the weather is very weird. The clouds are strange too. You notice it when... Do you know, talking about strange clouds, yes, I've noticed that too. Have you not noticed that, I don't know if it's been thunder and lightning where you are, but my goodness, we had a thunderstorm a couple of weeks ago. I've never seen lightning like this. Never. Lighting up the whole sky. And I thought, I hope this isn't an omen like it was was it 1938? I think it was 1938, just before World War II. And there was strange lights in the sky. And they said that, like I said, they were absolutely... And it was from the Highlands right down to Glasgow. And they put it down to I think it was the Aurorus, the Northern Lights. And I said they've never seen them that far down. And I thought, and then just after that World War II starts, I says, I hope that's not an omen, you know. So I'm going to do another reading in Putin and Ukraine. I think that's, oh no, there's Loki. Hello! Have a look at Borax Curtain Baron for details. Oh, there we go. I think that's us. Yep, I think that's us this time. Oh no, there's Gillian. Hi, Gillian! The Biden actor asked if there was a woman in the room who got killed in August. I should laugh. It's a bit funny. They are getting ready to delete him out. Do you remember? Oh God, what did they say? Oh, it was Florida. The earthquake or whatever the hell that was. I'm sure he said, because somebody sent me the clip. I like to have the beginning, middle, and end, right? But the clip, I am quite sure he said it was to do with Florida, and he says, it's the best time to get vaccinated. I mean, seriously, where were they going to go? Where were they going to go to get vaccinated? Seriously. They were running for their lives. They weren't going to stop over a vaccine centres. These old man, seriously. It's getting worse. Hi, Tracy. Better get going. Oh, Lorna. Hi, Lorna. I think the DS have been infiltrated by WH Brave over the past few years to observe them learn. All right. There's Sarah Jane. Afternoon, folks. Well, it's morning here. It's morning. It's 1:30 in the morning. Oh, there's Alison as well. Hi, Alison. Watching from Tasmania, Australia. Hi, Alison. That's okay, Rosie. Right, here we go. Here's Lisa. Hi, Karen. Thanks very much. Hugs from New Zealand. No, it's okay. I'm just making sure I've said hello to everybody before I go. I think I have. Biden. Oh no, there's Karen. Hi, Karen. I've got a sinking feeling in my gut that something big is going to happen. Don't know if it's the weather related or something else. Just very uneasy. I had that last week, Karen. I think I said I had I just couldn't. Do you know, Yon, maybe you just can't settle. You know in your gut that something's not quite right. I had it last week and I just couldn't. Something wasn't quite right, and then it went away, and then it come back, and then it's went away again. So I'm not really quite sure what's going on. Hi, Sue. I've been in the big earthquakes in Canterbury. We still have all our big cabinets and TV attached to the walls with bracing. It's surprising how time stands still and you just ride them out. Yes. I remember Scotland had one, and it was like a mini. But we would think, a mini earthquake to you would be a great bloody earthquake to us because we don't get them. And I remember I must have been about 14 or something, and we used to live like in a close up. Our flat was up the top of the top of the building, and I was sleeping. I mean, I was sleeping, and then I wakened up, and I thought I was in a boat. Honestly, I thought I was on a boat. The wardrobe was moving from side to side, and my mum's coming through the door saying, "You get up, get up, get up. We need to get out, get out. The building's coming down." And I thought, "What? Does that mean I need to get out of my bed?" So we gets up, and my neighbour, who had a wee baby at the time, she's banging the door. So my mum's opening the door and she's going, "Come on, come on, come in." And then we can all get out because the building's coming down. So here it stopped and it subsided, and she goes, "Oh, okay, right." So everybody was phoning the police because obviously you didn't have the internet then, so everybody was on the phone, the police and various things. And I heard my mum going, "Oh, all right. It was just an earthquake. Oh, that's all right then. I thought the building was falling down. It was just an earthquake." Oh God! And then my neighbour, we were up all night because we were fearing to go back to bed right enough. But I thought, like, only my mother could think, that an earthquake was all right, because she thought the building was coming down, Toby. So, hi, Sally. At some stage, Karen, would you be able to do a reading on? Oh, do you know? I don't know if I've done one in Billy Bitch Boy yet. I can't remember if I did one. I'll have a wee look and see because I don't know if I've did one. It might be on the page somewhere, but I can do an update. I call him Billy Bitch Boy because that's what he is. Oh, my old lady's nearly 18. She went off her food, very unusual, for a couple of days. And it's very clingy at the moment. She's usually pretty aloof. Comes when she wants to, not when I want her to. Oh, I wonder what's wrong. How much longer for the employer mandated workers? I think I done that last week, Lisa. I think I read on that last week. It should have been last week's live. In her space, Marie Freeman. Well, our media Follow Australia was speaking out now about blood clots being related to the jab. I can actually. Right, media. I'll add these to quickfire, right? Speak out about. See, our media seems to be, Mary, our media seems to be speaking out as well, and I feel as if they've been infiltrated and it'll be coming out in dribs and drabs, so hopefully. George, I think I've written his name down, so I'll do a reading on him. Right, I'll need to go anyway. Hi, lovely Karen. Hi, Georgie. I think that's us this time. Oh, no, there's Rowena. Hi, Karen. Brilliant day here in Bluff, New Zealand. Love, light, and blessings to you. Same to you. Yous are coming into your summer and we're going into our winter. Right, I think that's us this time, yes. Oh, here she comes. Hold on a wee second. You might see Snooky coming to say hello. What's the matter? We'll come in 2 minutes and then we're going, right? One over here. She'll come up in a minute. Give me a down. There you go, you'll see her anyway. One big jump, that's a good girl. Yeah, there's the tail. I'm coming in a wee minute. I'm just saying cheerio. You're going to be a good girl. Mm-hmm. There you go. They were looking for you, so they were. Were you sleeping? Oh, here we go. Look at your tail's in my face. Right, let's see if there's any galactic battles. I think there is galactic battles going on. Right, I think I've said hello to everybody. Oh no, there's I've never said hello to everybody. People come in. Sending love and light, got mixed up with the day, so late joining. Yeah, a Friday. What have you said to my hangies? Will you leave them alone? It's usually a Friday, okay? Friday night, me, I think it's Saturday morning, you, okay? And then if there's ever any day that I can't go live, I'll let you know. Oh, there's Carol. Hi, Carol. Hi, Carol. Love from New Zealand. And Sally. What are you saying, Sally? With regards to your experience when you lost a day. Oh, yeah, when I lost a day. Ancient Mayans talk about the day the day lost in time, which occurs every so often in the cycle of time. All right. Wait a minute. What was the name of them? Mayans. Right, Mayans. A-N-S. Right, thanks for that. I'll have a wee look. Thank you, Karen and Snooky. Yeah, Snooky. They're all saying hello to you, Snooks. You okay? Just want me to go to bed. That's what's up with you. To come up to get me. Yeah, Snooky. Right, Karen, thanks for another enjoyable live. Same to you. There's that tail. Yep, sweet dreams. Right, I think I've said hello to everybody. Yep, everybody. 2 minutes, Snooky. Right, so I'm away. I'll definitely be putting quick fire out, okay? So I'll not be Sunday because I've got a big read on Sunday, so that's good. Quite busy on Sunday, so that's good. And it's new, so hoping to get more work. Anyway, so that because it lets me do this. What did you do now? Oh, I'm coming. Can you hear her? She's yamming her head off now. So I'll quick fire. I'll let you know when that's on. I'll maybe try and get it tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe that'll be too much for these 2 days in a row. Anyway, oh, she's back. I think I've done him. Brian, is that Tamika? I think he's either on the live or maybe I've done him. But I know I've done, and I think it came out good. If my memory serves me correctly, right? Okay, I'm coming, darling. Okay. Hi, Karen. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Please look after yourself and your immune system. Remember, soul family. You can't kill a virus. It has to die out. That's how natural immunity. Yes. Right, I better go because she's really, she's getting quite annoyed now. She wants to go to her bed and she wants me to go to bed too. Right, okay, I'm coming. Right, have a nice day. I'm going to have a nice sleep. And I might see you tomorrow with Quickfire. I'll see. But I'll let you know. Okay. Bye for now. And once again, thanks for coming in. And hopefully we've got some answers. Okay. So have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you soon. Okay, bye for now. It's not went yet. I don't believe this. I don't know if I'm on or if I'm not on. Oh God, he's saying an error has occurred.